All about the healing. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? My day ones, my day twos, my new news. I love you. Yes, I do. Yeah. All right. Got to get it in. I mean, this is going to be real quick. It's fast in a hurry. So, the energy here is that something about your work, you need help at work, you need money, you need to get money, you need to, okay, anyway, okay, so what I was saying was the energy around this is about work, career, what you do for work, but it's beyond that. It's got something to do with, it seemed like to me, what you have is upscale, you have enlightenment, and you got patient. With upscale is work, career, and crossroads. So whatever you doing for work, whether it is you whatever you doing for work, whether it's work for your career, you got a job, you working two jobs to try to make ends meet. It's something with it. It's a struggle with it. It's some type of struggle, some type of something is crossing it. Crossing it means something is going against it. Something is working against it. Something is some kind of situation, circumstances. It's something that's coming against or crossing what you're trying to accomplish. You're trying to accomplish something financial. You have financial goals. You got dreams, ambitions. You got things that you're working on. You got things that you want to do. Things that you at this level, and you trying to work. You trying to come up. You trying to make things. You trying to make things better. You trying to roll with it. You trying to enhance and expand. To make things better for you financially, and it feels like you getting a pushback, a struggle. It's something that you're dealing with concerning your work. You need you need you're not your ends are not being met. Your bills are not being, some of your bills, you short on your bills, you behind on your bills. Something that you need to take care of in your home, it needs to be addressed. You don't have the means, you don't have the finances to be able to take care of anything extra. You're barely making ends meet. And you know that it starts with, in order for things to get better, in order for things to in order for you to make it, in order for things to elevate your finances, you're going to have to look at either another job, or you're going to have to work two jobs, or you're going to have to try to find a better job, because right now where it stands, this ain't it. You foreseeing, you being enlightened that something is up, something is happening with your finances, something is off. And if you stay in the predicament you in, stay in this work, stay doing the same thing, stay in this career path, you are being enlightened. You're able to see. You're able to envision that things are not going to go well for you if you don't fix this. The It's something here about you needing to be patient. Hold on a second. You're gonna need to be patient, because see, you have enlightenment here. So you have the capacity, you have the mental space, you have the mental clarity, and you have the vision to be able to see things authentically and clear on where you need to go. And you need to bust a move. You need to do something different. You know what you need to do. You just don't know how. It's like you don't know how to make it happen. You have to devise a plan. You have to work the plan. You have to make those goals. You have to declutter your life, declutter the obstacles, move things out of your way to make a better path for you to be able to move forward and bring more money, bring more stability into your life, because that's what's happening here. You're feeling unstable. You're not feeling secure about your life and where your life is headed at the present time with this career path. This ain't for everybody. This ain't everybody's stuff. For those of you that's doing good, that's rocking it, it's solid, everything is everything, pray and make sure you give thanks and gratitude to be in that space. Don't take what you got going on for granted. Don't take God for granted. Don't take your ancestors for granted. Don't take your spiritual team for granted. Don't be entitled and think that just because you had to struggle and just because you had to go through and you went through a lot of things, that you're entitled to be blessed. You're entitled to have things working for your good. No, you ain't entitled to nothing. Everything you are, everything you will be, you have to give thanks and gratitude. First give a clap to yourself, and then you give God the ultimate praise. You give God the thanks and the gratefulness and the gratitude for giving you the knowledge and the wisdom and the clarity needed to bust that move, to take the risk, to do the things that you did, to go to places you went that most people wouldn't go, to do the things you did that most people wouldn't do. So, with that enlightenment, that's telling me that things very well have potential to come up, potential to be for you to do well in the future. But at the present, you got to devise that plan. You have to write it and make it plain. Then after you write it and make it plain, you got to be about it. Step by step. Step by step. You got to just keep going. Step by step. Right? So, and each time that you move forward, and each time you take your step further and further on your plan, for your financial security, your financial goals for your life, for your dreams, ambitions, and to be able to better yourself through this enlightenment, through the light of God, through the help, the clarity, and the wisdom of God. You will then be enhanced. You then will be able to open up that pathway and see a road so clear. Only thing you got to do is step. Plan by plan. Just step. Declutter. Declutter your life. Declutter your mind. Declutter your health. Remove all the obstacles that's in your way. Because, see, you are the way maker. You are the star. You are a rare gem. You didn't come into this life to fail. It doesn't matter that this job, this career, this path is becoming obsolete. It's coming obsolete because this right here that you already in is too big for you. I mean, it's too small for you. It's time for you to move on to bigger things. You've outgrown this path. You outgrown this job, this career. You outgrown that. You've gotten complacent. And so God has to move you out the way. God has to place you in scenarios and situations to move you out so you can take that risk. You can bust that move. You can grow up, elevate, be who and what God has created you to be and do. Only you and God know the ultimate plan for your life. You got to trust the process. You got to work the process. You got to do what you got to do. But the key thing is to be patient. With that patience, have faith. With that faith, trust God. That wherever you are right now, whatever choices you got to make, whatever you got to do, wherever you got to groove, whatever you know, whatever you got to shake up, that you have the courage and you believe in yourself that you are best, you are large and in charge. You are blessed everywhere you walk, everywhere you go, everywhere you lead, guide, and direct on that path. It's going to be success. Because when God moves you out the way, when God push you to take that risk, when God elevates you and say, it's time to bust that move. I know you scared. I know things is a little shaky. I know things is not stable right now. But if you just trust me and have faith and just do it anyhow, if you just trust me and have faith and just walk that walk anyhow, if you trust me and have faith that I indeed, through you, in you, will help you through this process to get you to where your next level, your next come up, your next glow up, the next task the next level that you are supposed to be on. And so I'm going to leave it right there. It's much more here, but I'm going to leave it right there. So, with that being said, whoever you are, Don't worry, don't fret. Yeah, things don't feel good, things don't feel right, things feel off, but just that feeling, that thing that you're going through, that unsurety, uncertainty, don't have to be your life. It don't have to become real. You make it become real when you start to doubt, when you start to get scared and be in fear. See, because God don't give you that fear. You created that fear. Those of you are warriors. You've always had to fight your way through. Those of you are strong, strong-willed, fierce, all-knowing through what God shows you about your situation. It's nothing that you can't do. It's nothing that you can't see your way through, because God gives you spiritual eyes to see. So do what's required. Things is a little rough right now, but that's not your end. That's not your thing. That's not where you're gonna end up being. You got a whole nother level. You got a whole nother thing that's right there in your path. But you got to let go, let God, and you got to trust the path and the process to get through that path, to get to that path, and to get over to the other side. And you can't do it in doubt and in fear. You can't do it when you don't believe in you, who you are, what you are, and what you represent. You got to believe that with everything you got. You can't look with your eyes and see. You have to use your spiritual eyes at all times. When you're going through times like this, where you might have to vacate your home and find a temporary home, or you got laid off and you got a servant's pay and you got to live off the servant's pay, and you don't know how you're going to make it because you got to find another job quickly because you're living off a limited source of income. But see, God knew all of that. God knew every bit of it. And God already got a plan. God already is ready, on board, already opened the pathway, opened up the door for your next come up. Are you ready? Is the question. Are you ready? So let's go. So if you got a gym, if this is you, if you working some things out, it could be anything. Anything you're doing for work may not be working out right now. Anything. You don't have to just be a job or anything. You can work from home. You can be an entrepreneur. Anything. You got to trust the process. You got to trust God. You got to believe in yourself and don't doubt. Don't doubt just because things look like what things look like. You don't doubt. You trust and you believe, because this ain't your first rodeo. This ain't your first struggle. This ain't your first time. God has brought you out many times and made a way out of no way. And he's not going to stop now. So with that, in the comments section, say that God has always made a way for me, and I'm ready and willing. God has always made a way for me, and I'm ready and willing. So like, share, subscribe. Hype, hype, hype it up. All right. So with that being said, I'm sending you love. I'm sending you healing your way, and Trinity is